Hey, what's up everybody? Video 44 coming at you in another video. All right, so even though my birthday's in the summertime, I definitely remember why I'm not a huge fan of the summer. A lot of people love summertime. Me, no basketball, unhappy heat. It's a bad combination for me, man. This is some unhappy heat I'm in right now, but figured I'd try to come up with some content to get my mind off of the weather. But it's one of those situations where, as we made a little video earlier today, about 3 minutes worth of wondering what the catch is for Walker Kessler, and now that I have a better understanding of his contract, I'm wondering even more so what the catch is. He played yesterday. From what I understand, he did pretty good against the Memphis Grizzlies and Zach Edey, which is a very, very interesting thing considering that he's playing in the summer league and probably shouldn't be. Another thing that makes me wonder what the hell's going on. But he has like $4 million on his first year, this particular year of the contract, and then he's going to be on with a team option for $6 million. It's like, man, what is the catch? Because that contract is dirt cheap. The team has the option on the player, so you know they're going to opt in to have him in 2024, 2025. Or rather 2025, 2026, I believe that would be. And then you got to pay him whatever his contract's going to be at that point. It's like even the rental is worth it at this point because you got 2 years of him at dirt cheap price. So what I'm trying to figure out is he's playing, so it's not like he's too hurt to play. He played yesterday, so what exactly is the catch? Why is it only going to cost one pick to get this player? Whatever the case may be, I'm almost ready to roll the dice any damn way at this point. One pick is not something I want to give up for any reasons other than something that looks like it's dirt cheap. And in this case, it looks like something that's dirt cheap, man. I don't know why the Lakers wouldn't be willing to do that. But there's definitely a catch with Danny Ainge. I'm telling you, it's a catch, bro. Something's up. If it ain't got nothing to do with the player, it has something to do with his representation, or something is up that Danny wants to give away this kid for a price tag that he could get a lot more for, in my opinion. He could get a lot more for that kid. And I know he's on a dirt cheap contract, so you can't really match salaries, obviously. But it's not a salary dump because of it. So it's like, why is it only going to cost one pick to get him on my squad? But, you might want to roll the dice if you're the Lakers. I'm not going to lie. I have been a proponent of holding on to my picks, but he's just simply worth more than that. And on that type of contract, he's worth a lot more than that. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd love to know what the secret is. What is Danny Ainge not telling the rest of the field that makes him want to put this kid up for trade for one single first round pick? When I'm seeing guys like OG Anunoby going for like 3 and 4 picks and stuff like that, Mikal Bridges going for 5 picks. You can't tell me Walker Kessler ain't worth at least 2 picks in this market. You can't tell me that. I'm happy that you're telling me that, but you can't. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. It's too good to be true. Even for me, I would do that deal. I'm telling y'all right now. Even with the 3 picks and all of the stuff that we've been talking about, I just simply think Walker Kessler is worth more than that, man. So if you're going to give me something for half the price, then I get more for my bang for my buck in regards to that pick. Now, what I think could be happening is Danny Ainge really believes we're going to suck very soon. So he wants to get as many Laker picks as possible, as to which he knows we need a center, and he knows we have 3 picks, and he knows we don't want to trade 2 of them, and he knows we're in a desperate situation. The catch may be his belief in regards to us. That might be the key. That might be the key to all this. He wants to stock up on Laker picks because that's what people think of our franchise right now. And if that's the case, let's do it. Let's do it. There ain't nothing keeping me from believing in myself more so than he does, if that's what the catch is, and he just wants Laker picks. Because he thinks we about to be falling off a cliff. He want to do that with LeBron James. You go for it, buddy. Betting against LeBron James has never been that smart. I'm just being honest with you. Only in the finals. But to get him there, it ain't never been a good bet. Thinking the pick that he's attached to is not going to be any good. It's never been a good bet. Just being honest with you. So if that's what Danny's up to, and he's trying to dangle Walker Kessler in our face because he thinks Laker picks are worth 3 picks in this league because he just automatically thinks we're going to fall off a cliff soon, great. I want you to think that. Send me a young center for 1 pick. Now, as far as the Lakers being interested in Colin Sexton. I'm interested in Colin Sexton and player, but I'm not really interested in Colin Sexton at $18 million right now. I just think that he's shown me too many times his knee injuries and stuff like that are a real thing. And so I know the Lakers may be interested. I've heard a lot of rumors about that. And I'd love to have young Bull on my team, but not at a price that I don't like, just like anybody else. So for me, it's like if I gotta, I personally think I can do better things with D'Angelo Russell's contract than to match it for Colin Sexton. I personally think I can do better. Now, is that reality? I don't know. I don't think I can do better than Walker Kessler for one pick, though. I tell you that. I don't actually think I can get better value for my pick other than drafting it and getting a good player 2 years down the road, 3 years, whatever year that's going to be. So that's something I'm thinking about right now. I personally think that Walker Kessler is worth more than one pick right now on that contract. I really believe that, man. And if it's about getting more value, then I think that that's a good thing for us. Even in the event that we only left with 2 picks, you know how much I hate that. But Walker Kessler for 2 years, let's assume it's a 2-year rental, a total of what? $5 million the first year, $7 million the second? Is that what I said? Whatever the first thing I said was 1. It's somewhere in there, man. Just don't think that that's a bad deal for the Lakers if they can pull that off. So I hear we have interest, and we should. So should the rest of the league. Even if I had a center, it's like, yo, if I got picks hanging around, what's keeping me from just giving one to Danny? That's my question. I don't know how we would outbid other teams. Because if I think he's worth 2 picks, and he's willing to give them to the bidder at 1, and I got freaking like 10 of them, I might just give you 2 picks. Pay a little above so I can win the bidding war. If I'm San Antonio or somebody like that. I don't know what would keep another team from doing that who has a plethora of picks. A team like New York probably still has more picks than us, even after doing all that stuff they did. So it's like, I don't know. Part of me thinks this is for us. And the idea is for us to give up on our picks because he values our picks because he thinks we're headed down the toilet. And like I said, that doesn't work against me. That don't work against me. That's his bet. That's his belief. That ain't what's actually going to happen. That pick ain't going to be worth a squat if we continue to build properly and put ourselves in a position to be a good team. So I could care less if he believes our picks are worth so much because he thinks we're falling off a cliff. Let him keep thinking that. That's fine. If that's what the catch is, and that's a catch I can catch, that's fine, buddy. Do that. But anyway, man, that's pretty much my take on things. I just think that if people are wondering if I okay Walker Kessler for 1 pick, with the contract being as it is, yes, I'm not gonna stand in the way of that particular move, you guys. I'm not gonna do that. There's always a good price tag for something that you have. If somebody wants to give me Wembanyama for all 3 of my picks, I'm gonna give them all 3 of my picks for Wembanyama. It's just that the stuff I've been hearing ain't worth me mortgaging my future. And in a nutshell, I'd rather not mortgage my future. But if I'm gonna get double the price of what a pick is worth and simultaneously feel a need that my team obviously has, that's not something I'm gonna stop us from doing. I'm not that hung up on holding on to picks that I'm overvaluing them to the point where I'm not gonna take a special deal. If a special deal comes along, you take a special deal. It's worth more than the pick. More value. That's what it's all about. So that's what I want to say, man. I okay that deal. I think they should do that if they can. I won't be happy without 3 picks going forward, but I definitely I don't think I'm gonna find another opportunity at a center like that at that price. And like I said, we need a center. It's not like we're doubling down on something we already got. So that's really my take on things. I think we'd be all right if we make that move, because at the end of the day, Walker Kessler expiring is probably worth a pick. So with him on a 2-year deal worth dirt cheap to nothing, he's definitely worth a pick there. I think we can get a pick for him if we play up his value. We might be able to get 2 picks for him and expiring. I mean, or best case scenario, you already have your center in place that you want to re-sign. Get him in our uniform, have him run around for 2 years. He may love it here. Who knows? Maybe it works out. So whatever the case may be, even a rental of Walker Kessler may be worth 1 pick to most teams. So that's why I'm wondering what the heck the catch is for Danny Ainge, man. What are you really up to, brother? Because I know you ain't about to just give away something at third of a value. That's pretty much a third, maybe. Maybe not as much as a third, but like 2 picks you could probably get for him for sure. Especially as many teams need a center. So I think there's something wrong, but it ain't his health because he's played as recently as yesterday. So that is encouraging. I didn't know that when I made my little video this morning. So yeah, man, if the Lakers want to make that move, I think they should jump on top of that. I really do. If they can make that happen with Danny Ainge, I wouldn't take too long trying to figure that out. You know, because I hear people saying, well, they're probably trying to rope in other things. No. Because he'll mess around and get a better offer from somebody else while y'all trying to figure out how to work out other aspects of the deal. Get that deal done. He wants 1 pick for Walker Kessler on a 2-year deal worth like $13 million. You do that. And then you come back around and figure out what else you want to do after you have an agreement in place on that particular thing. Don't let that deal pass you by. If he comes around and realizes that he shouldn't do that, maybe he sees my video, sees how excited I am, maybe he takes that deal off the table. So hurry up and do it, is what I would tell you. So that's pretty much what I got to say. This is BDO44. Thank you all for watching.